Hello everyone. In this video, I'll explain my bank system program developed by using OOPS concepts such as abstraction and encapsulation. In this program, I firstly have defined a user-defined data type to represent fixed set of constraints or the choices according to their particular domain which we'll see in this program. Firstly, I have created a count class which have private variables or the instant variables to secure the data or to execute or to store data safely. These variables are used in constructor, and this constructor converts or uses this variable as a named variable in the class or in the constructor. Variables are updated using the set functions. Moving further, we can see that I have created a deposit and withdraw method. This method helps us to withdraw or deposit amount in the account, and also validate or check if any if an account has less amount or has zero amount and shows the error message. And if account has and in the case of withdraw, it will check if account has less than the initial balance, then it will also display an error of insufficient balance. Moving further, I've used a print method which simply displays the net balance of the account. After that, I have implemented the WithdrawTransaction class. This class is responsible for handling withdrawal operations. It using flags such as execute, success, which help and reverse, which help us to define the state of the transaction in this program. The execute method, which I have defined here, and the rollback methods perform the withdrawal and ensure that the transaction has been made once. The rollback method reverses the transaction if any mishappening occurs in the program and ensure the reliability and consistency in the program. Moving further, I have created deposit transaction class, which has also deposit transaction class, which has also the private variables and the constructor to use those. And I have created execute and rollback method to ensure the secure deposit of the amount in the account. This ensures that no duplicate in execution is it which basically avoids the duplicate execution support rollback functionality if any mishappening occurs in deposit. Now we are going to talk about the most important part of this program, the transfer transaction class, which acts as an intermediate bridge between the source account and the destination account. This class is responsible for transferring money between two accounts. Instead of direct modifying the balance, it internally uses the withdraw and the deposit objects. It uses the withdraw and the deposit objects to modify the data or to modify the amount which the user will pass to this class. Firstly, it withdraw amount from the source account and using the withdraw variable, then pass this value to the further account if it succeeds, which is checked using execute and enrollment methods. Execute and enrollment methods are used to provide the safety to the program. If any mishappening occurs, the execute method will not let it occur and display the message insufficient fund from the source account. And rollback method will roll or return the funds in the previous or the source method or to the source account. Then I have created a bank system. Then I have finally created a bank system class which acts as the main driver of the program. It helps us to validate or check if the program is working successfully. In this program, firstly I have created a list to successfully or efficiently put the bank accounts in a structured way inside it. Then I have used the menu option to display the menu driven interface to the user in like this way. It will firstly ask for the user input. It calls the methods. It will ask the user input, then calls the respective methods such as do deposit, withdraw according to the option the user will choose. Each of these methods interact with the respective transitive classes to perform the operation successfully. And move further, these are the methods which I have defined. They all have their respective work according to their domain and interact with the, the classes by using the object. In conclusion, this program demonstrates how class work with different roles. This account class manages data transaction, class handle operation, and bank system controls the overall flow. This separates the responsibility, improves modularity and maintainability of the program to ensure the proper security of the program. This class clearly demonstrates the abstraction because the user only interacts with the high-level methods like execute and does not need to know the internal working or the structure of the program. of how withdrawal and deposit methods are handled. It clearly also demonstrates the concept of encapsulation because transfer transaction class hide the internal working of the program. It only shows the upper perspective of the program, like how we in the user interact with transaction classes only. The user only interacts with transaction classes by simply calling the execute and rollback operators, and at last it will display the final result of all the transaction. So this was all my program. Thank you.